Good morning everybody. So a few weeks ago I was contacted by a company called VTOMAN who asked me if I'd like to review and test out one of their products. Now they sent me this. This is the FLASHSPEED 1500 portable power station. First impressions, this is massive. This is really big. It's quite heavy. It's 18.8 kilos, but this has got a whopping 1500 watt capacity. And as you can see on the front, you've got 3 AC sockets. So you can plug anything in there up to 1500 watts. It's got a 1548 watt hour battery, which is also expandable. The piece sits on top and then plugs in here, and you can expand it to 3096 watt hours, giving you plenty of power for either a backup, motorhome, whether you go out on a camping trip or anything like that. Now we've been testing this out for about 3.5 weeks now. We've had the van plugged into it, we've had the microwave plugged into it, we've had computers plugged into it, you name it, we've had it plugged in. Now you can also charge this here on the AC port, which takes 1 hour only, from 0 to 100%. But you can also combine all them powers and put in 2100 watts by combining all 3 ports together. Now it will take 400 watts of solar. So if you've got 400 watts of solar, you've got the DC plugged in and you've got the AC plugged in, this will charge in less than half an hour, which is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's a good looking piece of equipment, quite self-explanatory. Now this one doesn't have the torch on the front like a lot of them. This one actually has the torch on the back there. It's like a long one. It's got nice handles, it's flat topped. So you've also got 2 USB-Cs along with normal USBs and a quick charge USB. You've got the standard cigarette lighter socket there. It's really well finished, this. It looks really well. And one feature I do really like about this is this lid on top, where you can store all the cables neatly inside. So rather than having one big cable box in the cupboard, having to sift through to find which cables fit this, just pop them in the top and you'll never lose them. So most people that have watched power bank reviews will know that you can power near enough anything from them. Now we live in our van full time off grid, so something like this is absolutely fantastic. And on a beautiful day like today, coupled with solar, it's free energy. So once you've made the initial purchase, you're getting free power for life. Because the batteries in these will last at least 10 years, they'll probably last even longer than that. But yeah, this is a fantastic piece of equipment. As you can see on the sides, it's just got the FLASHSPEED logo and where the fans sit. And also got the same on the other side. You've also got a jump cable port for jump starting a vehicle. Now it doesn't come with that cable, but I wouldn't expect it to come with that cable. But that is a very, very handy feature of this one. I haven't seen it on any others, so that's something a little bit different what VTOMAN are doing. And another absolute plus for me. This is an absolute plus when it comes to power banks. Now I've had a few. There's a cigarette lighter plug. It comes as standard with it. Now not many of them do. In fact, I've only ever had one other one that came with this cable. And yeah, obviously for us driving about, one of these, obviously it won't charge it as fast. I think it's around 8 to 10 hours to use this to charge it. But if you're driving between places, you can keep it topped up by just plugging it in, having it sat in front. Obviously it needs a high powered cigarette lighter, so not standard cigarette lighter, but the higher powered one, which motorhomes come with anyway. But yeah, plug that in, forget about it while you're driving around. More free power. It also comes with a couple of USB cables. Got USB-C to USB-C, standard USB to USB-C. So it comes with a couple of extra cables there. Like I say, pop them all in top of there, you won't ever lose them. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this. Like I say, we've been using it now for 3.5 weeks, powering stuff. then if we tend to use a campsite now and again, so I can whack this on the mains, charge it up 1 hour, it's done, ready to go again. Like I say, on the solar it's a little bit slow. If you've got a 400 watt panel, you can soon charge this back up anyway, especially on a beautiful day like today in this beautiful location. So the other evening we decided we'd treat ourselves to a nice Chinese tea. So I went into Morrison's and bought a meal pack, and we cooked this the other night, and I'm going to pop the footage in for you to watch to show you just what you can do with this machine. We've got one of these cables here, an extension cable, and with this we're going to plug the VTOMAN into the... This will do one or two things. This will also put the van on charge because it's fitted with a charging system on this van, which uses around 300 watts. It will also enable us to use the microwave without actually having to remove plugs and mess about like that. And we're going to cook tea this way. So I've got this plugged in here, and that is now on. So yeah, we had to press and hold the AC button for it to come on, and as you can see it's using 313 watts on battery power because it's charging not only the leisure batteries in this van, but it's also charging the engine battery. But this will enable us to use the sockets in the van without having to disconnect anything like the microwave, things like that. Right, so now the van's plugged in, we can obviously use this microwave now. Obviously the more power you pull from this unit, the quicker the battery will deplete, so you have to bear things like that in mind. But we've been testing it out now for about 3 weeks and it's been running my son's laptop. We have had the van plugged in on it a couple of times and used the microwave, but only briefly for short periods, like a couple of minute items. This has got obviously a meal for two in here, so tonight we're having chicken in black bean, we've got sweet and sour, and we've got egg fried rice as well, and there's also a pack of spring rolls, but these will have to be done in the oven. So I'll read the instructions and we'll get it whacked in the microwave. So rather than waste gas just on the measly 4 spring rolls, we're going to have a garlic bread as well. So each one of these items needs a 4.5 minutes each, and obviously there's 3 items. We've got the black beans, we've got the sweet and sour, and then we've got the egg fried rice. So with the microwave going, we're actually pulling maximum power from this. We're actually pulling 1,504 watts, because obviously, like I said, there's the 300 watt charge system on this fan, so it really is running that flat out with that microwave on, but it's keeping up with it and it ain't kicked out, so that's a good sign. That's the chicken in black bean sauce done. Next we're going to chuck in the sweet and sour. There's another one done, last one going in. But they do charge up fairly fast. It's from flat to full in 1 hour, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Right, that is the egg fried rice done. And Zach has just told me that he would like some of the microchips that we get from Iceland, I believe. Now you cook these fries to go 2 minutes in a microwave, and I tell you what, these are probably the best fries you will ever eat. But obviously you can only do them in the microwave. We have tried doing these in a Ridge Monkey and they didn't turn out too good. But these are proper, because it's in these, I think this packaging what they're in helps them crisp up. Well, they come out there proper crispy. So while we've got the microwave plugged in, he requested we do him some of these chips. Now, cooking that Morrison's meal for 2 took half of the battery pack, but if I'd just had the microwave plugged in, it would have probably only took about 40%, because obviously the onboard charging system's using 300 watts. So, like I say, it is a fair amount of power. But if you're a weekend warrior and you go away in your van and you worry about, doing cooking a couple of meals, this would be ideal. And also, if you got it coupled with a solar panel, it's going to last even longer on a sunny day. Because obviously you can keep the solar going into it, keep it on the van, just plug it in when you need to. Brilliant. Bing! Ho ho! Ooh, they're hot. They're beautiful, they are. Beautiful. Right, well now that's all cooked, I've wrapped them up in foil because obviously I've had to cook them separately. just waiting on the garlic bread, and I'm going to get it dished up, we're going to get tucked into this. So I want to thank VTOMAN for sending me this. We've been really happy with this. We found it very, very useful for what we do. For anybody who's interested in purchasing one of these, there will be links in the description to where you can get one from. There'll be a discount code in there as well. So yeah, if it's something that you're interested in, like I say, it is expandable with the extra pack, which will make it a great addition for something like this. But yeah, we like it. It's definitely something that we're going to keep and we're going to use day in, day out. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you've liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you've got any comments on the VTOMAN FLASHSPEED 1500, drop them down below and I'll try my best to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you very much.